Hey guys, this is Andres Smirnov reporting from the 2017 New York International Auto Show, and behind me is the all-new 2018 Buick Enclave. It's lighter, it's larger, it's more luxurious, and it has a new Avenir luxury trim level. And everything you ever wanted to know is coming up right now.
You know, we're so excited about Enclave. We really do think it is the answer for what people expect in a 7-passenger mid-lux SUV experience. The exterior design has a more dynamic, planted, athletic look, and we were able to accomplish that by designers lowering the roofline, a steeper rake on the windshield. We stretched the wheelbase almost 3 inches and pushed the wheels further out to the corners to really give it that dynamic, athletic stance. And we're really excited to introduce the first ever Avenir, which is a new sub-brand for Buick. And if you think of what Denali means to GMC, Avenir will mean to Buick. Outside of a planted, athletic look, we're really excited about the first opportunity for Buick to introduce what we call Evonik Acrylate lighting system. And this is the most sophisticated execution of this material. And I think you can take a look. It's a translucent material that just provides a very premium, luxurious look. This particular Avenir, I'd like to take a look at the front end, because I think you will be marveled at the beautiful 3-dimensional grille. And that was inspired by our very successful concepts that we debuted several years ago. You will also see unique pearl nickel finished wheels that are unique and specific to the Avenir. We call out the vehicle with door badging on the exterior. And then the interior, and we'll go take a look at that, has an all-new look. It's the most highest expression of Buick luxury that we've ever done. So again, this is a chestnut ebony interior. This particular Avenir comes standard with just about every feature. There's only 3 optional features that you will see in this particular vehicle. And that is a trailering package, that is all-wheel drive if you choose it, and then a technology package that has a full-speed adaptive cruise control, along with forward automatic braking and a continuous displacement control variable rate suspension package.
So Buick is very proud of how large the Enclave interior is, and I'm just over 6'2". I'm sitting behind the driver, and the driver's seat is almost all the way back, and I still have knee space and some headroom, so that's very impressive. And this is including the dual sunroofs in this Avenir version. But what about the third row? So let me see if I can move the seat up a little bit, and let's see if I can fit. They're saying the third row should be good for adults. And if I move the headrest up, hey, it is good for an adult, but my knees are hitting the second row seat, so I wish I had a little bit more knee space and leg room. But my headroom is really good, actually, barely touching the ceiling.
But again, the overall capability of the vehicle is the reason why people purchase this. But this is our all-new powertrain, 3.6 V6, again producing 302 horsepower estimated, 260 foot-pounds of torque. This has the stop-start technology that will save us even further fuel, and you know, it's just a wonderful powertrain. We've even further reduced the noise of the powertrain, and the electronic power steering had a lot to do with that. And we've been able to increase the overall interior space by 10%, and that includes the underfloor storage in the rear. That translates into more headroom, more shoulder room, more hip room, and more leg room, and that's primarily in the second and third row. We've also been able to increase the storage space behind the third row seat. Let me take a look at that. So when you look at the available space, I'd mentioned before, this vehicle will comfortably seat 7 full-size adults, and now I have just under 25 cubic feet of additional storage space. The other thing that we did was the underfloor storage. This is totally unexpected. We have 3.1 cubic feet of storage underneath here, which is significantly more than we had before. There's just 4 wing nuts. This slides right out, and we still have a dry spare tire underneath here. We were able to shave about 350 pounds out of this vehicle, and again, it's even larger than it was before. But I want to make a point very clear: lightweighting was not an initiative on this particular product.
So the Avenir model comes equipped with these captain chairs. Of course, you can also get a bench seat in here. But this leather, look at this. I don't know if you can see that, but this leather is really high quality in this Avenir model. How about like infotainment, driver assistance technologies?
We have an all-new 8-inch Buick Infotainment System that we're really excited about. Of course, it is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. 4G Wi-Fi is available, and as well as wireless charging. So the system really provides customers with the connections that matter most in their lives, whether they're in or out of the vehicle, or they're online or offline. So it does have the full capability that we know our customers are going to really appreciate.
Design of the all-new 2018 Buick Enclave is that of elegance, and it falls in line with the rest of the Buick lineup. If you look at the headlight, LED signatures, and the taillights.
So the all-new trim level packages for Enclave start with just an Enclave, and then an Essence model, and then a premium model, and then the all-new Avenir, which is a unique trim to all itself.
Pricing and fuel efficiency ratings are not available yet, but the 2018 Enclave goes on sale later in 2017. Go back to tflcar.com for more news, views, and real-world reviews, and of course, lots more coverage from the 2017 New York International Auto Show.